Guess you could call it a decision 23 months in the making. Today, a Kalamazoo County jury found Charles Pickett Jr. guilty as charged in the June 2016 crash where he drove his truck into a group of bicyclists, killing 5 and injuring many others.
It took a jury less than 4 hours to come to its decision. Barton Dieter spoke with loved ones of the victims tonight. He has the story from Kalamazoo.
It was the worst car-bicycle fatality in U.S. history, and now Pickett faces life in prison, convicted of 5 counts of second-degree murder and 9 other felonies.
As to count 1, what is your verdict?
Guilty of second-degree murder.
Then the guilty verdicts kept coming, 14 in all.
As to count 3, what is your verdict?
Guilty of second-degree murder.
5 counts of second-degree murder, 5 counts of operating while intoxicated causing death, and 4 counts of operating while intoxicated causing serious injury.
You know, I thought it would feel like justice, but not having Melissa here with us and my 2 daughters, not having a mom, it just takes away from that. I mean, I think justice was served, but it won't bring it back.
Guy Hughes wants life in prison for Pickett when he's sentenced next month by Judge Paul Brindenstein for the death of his wife, Melissa. Paul Goebel was injured June 4th, 2016, when Pickett came speeding up behind him, stoned on pills, according to video shown in court.
Broken leg, broken rib, 4 broken vertebrae in the back, 2 broken in my neck, and traumatic brain injury.
But Goebel is back on his bike with the other members of the Chain Gang Bike Club who rode virtually the same route they rode almost 2 years ago.
The truth is, the fact that we were on our bikes had nothing to do with that incident. From the minute Pickett took that handful of pills and took on out of the parking lot, there was going to be a crash and someone was going to get killed.
Goebel wants the sentence to send a message, but not necessarily a life sentence. But he does hope for something from Pickett.
For him to put the families through what he's done and express no remorse has been difficult, and that's what I would like to hear.
Today, the jury had to consider the complexities of what separates murder from manslaughter or simple recklessness.
I know my office has felt from the very beginning that second-degree murder was an appropriate charge.
But the same jury foreman who pronounced Pickett guilty said it was not a difficult choice.
Several opportunities to stop and just pull over. And he chose to keep going, which obviously resulted in, the death of 5 people.
A victory 2 years in the making for the families and law enforcement.
I felt vindicated. I had the opportunity to take this case from the beginning.
Again, that sentencing comes on June 11th, and while the judge here has wide latitude on sentencing, it's considered unlikely by most attorneys that it'll be anything less than 25 years in prison. Meanwhile, on June 4th, the bike club here will take a memorial ride using almost the same route they rode here in Kalamazoo 2 years ago. In Kalamazoo, Barton Dieters, 24-Hour News 8.